You all right, Bubba? He says, I'm all right, Dad. I'm going to have a kip now. I'm wagging myself. I'm going to have a kip. Anyway, there's the nuts. I'm the nut. But, well, there's the raisins, put it that way. Anyway, hello. So today I'd like to take a look at this, which I've had for a long time. Okay, so the Kray twins were notorious London gangsters. They weren't particularly nice people, but they were just wiping out their own scumbags, so they weren't affecting anybody else, as it were. You could argue. And they operated in the 50s and 60s. Where am I going with this? Okay. Well, I think they were harshly treated, to be honest with you. I think that they shouldn't have served the times they served. Nowadays, people just slash your leg off in the street and they get sort of 3 months, you know, on remand sort of thing, you know. Yeah. And anyway, we'll look into them. I'll leave a link below. But this book...
But what are you talking about, though? It's having a fit, it is, isn't it? It's having a little skiffle. It's doing a BG skiffle, it is, isn't it? Look at that little sausage. Look at that sweet little sausage with its fat stomach. He says, I'm having fun, Dad. He said, I'm having fun in here. It's all good, it is, isn't it?
Anyway, yeah, back to the Krays. Reg was the last surviving. Well, okay, there were two twins, Ronald and Reginald, and
He's still going. He's still having a snuffle.
and there was an elder, well, a middle brother, I think, or a younger brother. Was he Charlie Kray? And they're all gone now. They're all gone, so they can't defend themselves. So I don't know what you're going to do. You can read that for yourself, can't you, really? And there'll be the ISBN number at the bottom in it. Get ISBN number if you want to get yourself a copy. But this one's interesting. It's signed by Reg. Yeah, I like that. And it was signed just before he died. A friend of mine got this for me, who was... I used to work in the LAS, was a paramedic, and basically a friend of mine was still working for the London Ambulance Service, sorry. And he was doing some sort of move... I don't know what he was doing, but he was moving Reg Kray about in an ambulance. Momencik, Tomek! Tomek! Zapraszam. Daj mi 5 minutów. And anyway, a friend of mine's turned up, so that's that. There's a good load of pictures in this book. There are the twins. I don't know if you can see that. But so they were notorious London gangsters. Pretty harsh people, you know. They probably nailed your balls to the floor. But ultimately, Tomek, Hodge. But ultimately, they ended up in Nick, didn't they? For the rest of their miserable lives, sort of thing. But there's some nice photos in this book. East London. My auntie was from East London, and so it was all good. It was really good. Siadaj, Tomek. Idź na lodówkę, bo piwo jest w lodówce. And that was Violet Kray, Violent. I like to ad-lib, you know. That was the Kray's mum, and that was that was Dad. You know, they were pretty shit-kicking people in actual fact. But they made good. They were gangsters. They bought clubs in East London first, and then they bought them in West London, which is what irritated a lot of folk. So that looks like Ronnie, is it? I don't know. It looks like Ronnie's dead, isn't it? It's just a corpse, isn't it? That is. Can't see it. Blind. Hang on a minute. Have a look at the nuts. Yeah, it's better. Ron is dead at Bethnal Green. You know, obviously an open coffin scenario. And there's Reg sort of thing looking at him. First job I ever had was in the passport office. It was about as boring as watching a kettle dry or a paint drying or a kettle boil, and we were asked in our questionnaire what we would do, these two supposed criminals were being released to go to a funeral. Would we approve it or not? And I thought, what a strange question. I mean, who are these criminals, A, and B, why would they want to be released? And ultimately it turned out that they were questioning people for the release of the Kray twins from prison to go to their mother Violet's funeral. And of course I'd have approved it if I don't know what the actual fucking question was. Unbelievable. I've been around like an old shoe, me. So what else have we got in this book? There you go. That's with well, Ronnie got married. Well, Reggie, but Ronnie was a homosexual, isn't it? But Reggie got married a few times. His first wife took her own life, I think, bless her. And yeah, that was no good. Very pretty looking doll. Can I get the pages open? Can I? Bloody hand's not working anymore, isn't it? But there he is in his dotage. He's still going, isn't it? Still boxing an old bag. I'd like to put a few people into that bag. But there you go. Reg with his wife Roberta. They got married in '97. Bless you. I know you weren't not much of a great person, but whatever. Massive gangsters, don't you? Bloody hell, mate. Bigger than Al Capone, even. Bigger than Al Capone. Much bigger. Not that I'm, what's the word? Admonishing it, but no, I think they did well. East End boys doing good, isn't it? Anyway, I've got to go. That's when Reg was towards the end of his ways, and that's him dead, isn't it? Anyway, I've got a friend of mine in the house. Tomek, you all right, mate? Jak tam? So jak się masz? Wszystko okej? No dzisiaj. Super. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys and girls. All the very best wishes. Cheers.